Badge number.
Ricky Hall.
Ricky Hall.
Yes, sir.
Yours.
466.
My name is Officer Spalding.
And your badge number, please.
I just gave to you.
I didn't hear it, sir.
466.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am,
All right.
your badge number, please.
It's 487.
Thank you much. Okay, this is city property right here. Those signs, I know those signs. That I'm not talking about those signs. No illegal parking now. Because Friday, I had the police, 3 cars come around here Friday. We talked.
Sir, and I think that they advised you the same thing that we're advising you right now. And
You saying this is city? Is this city or?
what we're going to do is we're going to refer you back to that conversation that you have with other officers.
This is a hospital.
So let me.
All hospital parking, okay?
This belongs to the hospital or the city?
The hospital uses all this for parking.
They use it, but is it city? Is this city property?
Sir, I'm not part of code enforcement. I do not know that, okay?
Or get them out here. So see, my thing is, this is a city sidewalk, and these cars are parked on it. I was in a wheelchair Friday. I couldn't walk, and they blocked me Friday.
Okay.
And I recorded these cars. You know, I tell you what, let's just, Mr. Babbins or Mr. Smith on duty? Patrol unit, head of the patrol unit.
Yes, sir.
Get one of those here, would you please?
487, 479.
Because you know it's getting tiring right here. That's
Have a seat for a moment, please.
I know that this is city property. I know the hospital has been parking here. They have an arrangement to park here, but they don't have an arrangement to park on top of a sidewalk. Now you come right here and look. The Georgia law 46-6-203 says 15 feet from a fire hydrant. This truck is less than 15 feet. The car at the other end is less than 15 feet.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand by here and one of our supervisors will come out.
Okay. Okay. You see, the thing is, you know, if you ain't got to write tickets because it's going to look bad on y'all. Because I have a news channel and I'm putting this on the news.
Okay.
So it's all going on the news. The whole world's going to see that you're not doing your job.
Well,
This is a city sidewalk, and these cars, that truck right there, he is totally blocking it right there. It's not funny, sir. I was in a wheel.
laughing at the guy throwing his hand out the window.
Well, I was in a wheelchair. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm handicapped half the time.
Okay.
Friday I was in a wheelchair, and I got right here. I had to cut through this ditch up here.
Well, I believe he's going to move it for you if you move out of the way.
Well,
once you get hit.
Are you not going to move?
You shouldn't park there to start with because it's illegal to start with. 15 feet from a fire hydrant. 46-6-203, I believe that's the code.
Y'all have a nice day.
Y'all have a nice day. Just remember the laws, don't break them. I've been through this conversation. Mr. Williams at the hospital, we spent an hour over here, 2 weeks talking about this right here.
Okay.
Friday, I spent 35 minutes talking to officers over here about this right here. And they said they have an arrangement with no parking sign, which I give up on a no parking sign because y'all not gonna write any ticket for that. But this is still city property. It's still city property, period. And these cars are parked on the sidewalk. It's against the law to park on the sidewalk, period. Whether it's the hospital using this land or anybody else using this land, it's against the law to park on the sidewalk, period.
Our jurisdiction only goes so far.
I know. Mr. Williams, he's a city police. Mr. Williams is the police at the hospital. We spent an hour down here talking. He says he has no jurisdiction on this side of the highway. His jurisdiction is on that side of the highway.
Huh.
That's what I just talked to Mr. Williams is the one that called. I just talked to him again. I just went to the hospital and talked to him, had y'all come around here.
Okay.
So, the thing is, I'm not saying anything about the no parking signs right there because I know you're not going to write any tickets about that. There's 2 signs, no parking anytime on this side of the street. Yes, I'm a pissed off customer, taxpayer, whatever you want to call me. I mean, if we can park on the sidewalk, let me know and I'll do that. So Officer Friday, when I talked to one Friday, I asked him, I said, what was you going,
Friday.
sir?
Who'd you talk to Friday?
Mr. Grover and Hamill, I can't think of his name. I got it recorded. I recorded everything. But anyway,
What did he look like?
he was a pretty good sized guy, about this size, and
White, black?
white. Mr. Grover, he was black, and the other one was white. Mr. Grover was driving a white Ford like yours, and the other one was driving a black Dodge. I don't know, sure. Dodge, that what it is? Okay. But see, there, Mr. Williams, the police up there, he told me it says no parking anytime on this side, all the way down. So Friday, when I talked to the police, I asked him, I said, let me ask you something. If I come around here Saturday, if I back up in front of that sign right here, no parking, I said, would you write me a ticket? He said, yes.
Mr. Williams?
No, the city police, one, Mr. Hamill, or whatever his name is. I can't, it starts with a H-A-M or something. He told me it was a long name. I have a hard time pronouncing it.
Okay.
But anyway, he told me that he would write me a ticket if I parked in front of that sign right there Saturday. That's what he told me.
Okay.
So I'm not bitching about them no parking signs, because I got to go down to the city police. I got to talk to a Mr. Smith or a Mr. Bab something. But anyway, that's who I was supposed to go talk to when I go down there and all, because they said he's over the traffic control. But you know, parking on the city sidewalk, whether the hospital is using this land or not, is against the law. Period. You know, all they got to do is back up to right here. Don't get in the road, because you'll be impeding traffic then. But if they can't fit in here, they can't fit in here.
Yeah.
You know. So what they need to do is get off the sidewalk. Like I told them Friday, it ain't much of a sidewalk, but I was in my wheelchair.
Yeah, looks like they haven't been keeping it up very well.
They hadn't keeping it up. If not, I blame that on the city maintenance. And somebody needs to be fired at the city maintenance for not keeping it
The
up.
grasses look like it's taking more.
And if you go right down there, see, the thing is, when they park on this sidewalk, they breaking and busting the sidewalk up more and more and more, and it costing the taxpayers thousands of dollars to have this thing pulled up and replaced.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just them parking on top. They are busting the sidewalk up more and more. But you look right here around the curve, they got trees growing on the top of the sidewalk right there. It took me 30 minutes to get through them trees.
Have you,
That would probably be something for you to write your commissioners, or if you
I'm not writing them. I'm recording what I'm doing and putting it on the news now, because, you know, because it's.
I'm just letting you know that.
Well, Mr. Williams told me to write the governor, so.
you do that?
I'm
That's a little bit higher than the commissioner.
a peon, so they're not going to listen to me about a parking thing, you know.
I mean,
But if y'all not going to write,
their job is to listen to the citizens.
I know. But like I say right now, there he comes right there. But like I say right there, parking on the sidewalk is illegal. I told Mr. Williams and I told them two officers Friday, I said, hey, you need to write warnings and tell them to get off the sidewalk. You know, it's just getting old, you know, because like I say, Saturday I was in the bed half a day Saturday. Sunday I was in the bed, and I just got out of bed a while ago so I could walk and all, because my back was killing me.
Yeah. He's upset that they're parking on the sidewalk.
They're on the sidewalk against the law, Georgia law 46-6-203.
Okay, hadn't the officers already talked to you about it, sir?
No, sir. They talked to me about parking in a no parking zone. Now we on parking on the sidewalk. Is it legal to park on the city sidewalk? No.
Is that a maintained sidewalk anymore?
It was Friday when I was in my wheelchair on it, yes, sir.
It was maintained all the way through there, sir?
I don't know how far it goes through there. It's been broke up. It's getting broke up more and more because they keep driving on it. I don't need you to try to blame that on me now, because these people are the ones breaking the law, not me. I told them officers Friday, I said, give them a warning, tell them do not park on the sidewalk. It ain't funny. I'm half handicapped. I was in my wheelchair Thursday and Friday. I could not walk. Here comes another one. I could not walk Friday.
That's the man we waiting on, okay?
You know, I mean, if y'all not writing tickets, that's okay with me, because I won't say anything else about it, because I'm not saying anything about the no parking in the no parking zone. You know, I'm not worried about that no more. I give up on that. Because I know you're not going to do your job on that. Like I say, they need to pull the signs up or cover them up, you know. You need to get out of the road. Don't park in the middle of the road, and that important. Like I say, give them all warnings and say, hey, you cannot park on the sidewalk, but you can park in front of no parking zone. You know, I have no problem with that. Parking on the sidewalk, I don't care if it goes 15 feet, it's still parking on the sidewalk, period. No matter how far the sidewalk goes. No, the city has not made, it's broke up down there, covered up with grass and dirt. You can't even see it down there. You can see punch as big as my hand down, is all you can see, pieces like that. But that's the maintenance job, you know, it's not my problem.
I think that's what he was asking though, is if it was a maintained sidewalk.
It don't matter, it's still a sidewalk. It's still a sidewalk, it's still a city sidewalk, maintained or not. And if that's not true, you know, we'll find out. I should have brought my water. I'm getting cotton mouth now. I'm the one who called. Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good, good. My name's Larry.
Larry?
You're Mr. Babin?
Lieutenant Babin, yes.
Okay. I talked to 2 officers Friday. They told me to get in touch with you there if I had any problems. If I needed to talk, I told them I was going to go to the police station. I got to do some recording inside the police station too. But my problem is today, I know you're not going to say anything about these people parking illegal right there because of something to do with the hospital. And like I told Mr. Williams, I told them 2 officers Friday when I talked to them. I told him, I said, you need to pull those signs up or you need to cover them up because it's still breaking the law with those signs sitting there. The story is not about that right now. The story is about these cars parking on the sidewalk. Thursday, Friday, I was in my wheelchair. I could not walk.
Okay.
Friday, I come through here. I got right here, and I had to cut through here, manhandle myself down here, and back up in my wheelchair right here. Then I had to go down the middle of the highway and watch for cars and all, just because these people parked on the sidewalks here. Now, I told the officers Friday, I said, you don't have to give nobody a ticket. Write them a warning, tell them, say, hey, you cannot park on a city sidewalk. Georgia law 46-6-203, that you cannot park on the sidewalk, you cannot park in no parking zone.
Okay.
So all of these cars right here, every one of these right here, you know, the sidewalk looks like hell. I'm not going to disagree with that. They had me the other day, having my wheelchair going around here, cutting through here, going behind them bushes in my wheelchair right here and all. You know. So my thing is, we need to do something. I mean, if it's legal to park on top of a sidewalk, whether it's maintained or not, it's still a city sidewalk. This is still city property.
See, the question I have is I don't know who signs these out. That's the problem that I have. I don't know whose they are. The sidewalk is definitely the city's, but like you said, it's unmaintained.
Well, it used to go down there, just like I told these 2 officers right here. They've been pretty nice, like I told these 2. See, these cars pull up on here, and what they do is they keep breaking it and breaking it and breaking it, and it's going to cost taxpayers thousands of dollars to come in here and pull this up and put a new one down when they do it.
They won't put a new one down. They'll just pull it up and put grass over it.
Well, you know, it's up to the commissioners or whatever. I don't know.
But trust me, they did it in front of my house.
Well, yeah. Well, you know how that goes too.
And I live across the street from the park on the other side.
I've lived in my house 35 years, the same house. I live right over here. I live across the road, 35 years, same house right there.
Okay.
But see, my problem is now, like I say, I come through here, I got right here, I had to cut through here in my wheelchair. You know, I laid in bed Saturday, Sunday. I got out of bed about 3 hours ago, and I could walk, so I got up and I said, well, let me walk down here and see what's going on with these people. See why they're not giving warnings or writing tickets on these people parking on the city sidewalk. My phone's not working right now.
How can I get in touch with you?
I'll have to come. I'm coming down there to the office down here for long.
Okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out what's up with this sidewalk and whose signs these are. There's no time. There's no sense of wasting everybody's time here. So let me do what I need to do, so I can get back to you and let you know what's going on.
Well, I thought these.
I don't know. I have a feeling it's this building's.
And way down there too.
These 2 signs here, I think they belong to this building here. That's my.
This is city property right here.
This might.
This is city property.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a city property right here.
Sidewalk might be, but this might.
See, that post right there is the corner of their property right there. Is the corner of their property.
See, I'm wondering. I don't think these are city signs.
If they're not city signs, I'll pull them up and take them myself.
That's what I'm trying to say. Let me figure it out. Who signs these out? Okay. There's another sign that's in the park. There's no
parking in the park. In the park.
So from this section here, I don't know who signs these out. That's a city sign, the one in the park.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to find out, number one, who signs these out and what the city's going to do with this sidewalk.
Well, right now it says it's still illegal to park on the sidewalk, period. Whether the city gonna do something 10 years from now or 20 years from now, it's still illegal.
And I understand that. So I need to get in touch with you so I can let you know what we're gonna do.
Well, I'll be back around here recording some more, and I'll be calling the police back for long, to find out what's going on. Like, see, what I'm pissed off about, Friday I was around here taking video of the cars breaking the law, and I had somebody call 2 city police on me for taking pictures. I was in public on the sidewalk, video recording, and they still.
And what the officers say to you about recording?
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. I can't anywhere in public. I can record. Anything I can see in public, I can record.
Absolutely.
I can go to the police station in the public lobby. I can record inside the police station in a public lobby. I can't go behind the closed doors.
So
nothing like
What
that.
did the police tell you? You're okay?
Yeah. What can they do to me? If I'm standing, I was on the sidewalk when they come up, but I was in the street in my wheelchair. When I got right here, I had to cut through that ditch and then manhandle myself up that hill right there.
Okay. Well, let me figure this out, and somehow I'll get back in touch with you.
Well, something needs to be done because, like I say, they blocking a handicap, and the Georgia law 46-6-203 is illegal park in front of the sign, illegal park on the sidewalk.
But see, the problem is I can't issue anybody a citation because I don't know whose sign this is.
Okay, well, we'll find that out too. And
That's what I
another
need to
thing is, one of y'all need to go to the other end of the car parked 9 foot from the fire hydrant. The law is 15 feet. They need to have a ticket rate from parking 9 foot from a fire hydrant. Somebody needs to go down there and write them a ticket for parking 9 foot.
Okay, we'll handle that too, but let me figure out, like I said.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there because the 2 officers I talked to Friday was real good guys, real great guys. I enjoyed talking to them.
Good.
And they told me to get in touch with Mr. Bavins or Mr. Smith.
Okay.
I think it was whoever's in charge.
Yep.
The officer on duty for the traffic and all this.
Yep. All right.
You
So
know.
let me figure this out, and somehow I'll get back.
Well, see, just like the man told me Friday, the officer, he told me if I parked in front of the side Friday, he told me he'd write me a ticket.
See,
Well, he said Saturday. And I told him, I said, well, we'll just,
I'm not comfortable because I don't know whose sign that is.
Well, we need to find out because if it's the cities, I have no problem with the hospital parking over here. They need to pull these signs up or they need to take them down, one or two, cover them up.
I agree.
They put a sign, put something over them there or something other.
Now, if there's city signs, I guarantee you every car's going to have a ticket on it.
Well, see, the thing is now, don't guarantee that yet because I've been told by 3 or 4 people. I went inside the hospital, talked to the head people in the hospital Friday about handicapped curb over here. The hospital just poured brand new concrete over here in front of the hospital, but they did not put a handicapped curb in. And I'm in my wheelchair in the highway trying to get on the sidewalk. And I had some Samaritan stop, get out of her car and help me get up on the sidewalk Friday. Good person. She was a good Samaritan who did that.
Was it the city sidewalk or hospital sidewalk?
Well, all the sidewalk belongs to the city. All sidewalks belongs to the city. Now, all of these sidewalks that zigzag, they all belong to the city, period, anyway. The rather the hospital maintain them, cut the grass, and do all that's a different story. But all the sidewalks, because, see, the hospital pulled the sidewalks up, and they put new ones down.
See, there's a
This ain't the story here I want to talk about now, but see, right over here, you have a city sidewalk, and the hospital has a rope going across the city sidewalk, and they have a fence on the city sidewalk. They say you can't walk down the city sidewalk. You have to walk in the street. That's a different story right there now. Because I own a piece of land at corner Kimball. I bought it for $9,000 back in 1970. I sold to the hospital about 10 years ago for $100,000. So I did pretty good on that. But they put a rope up across it. They tore the sidewalk up, put the sidewalk in a ditch. Is what they did, to keep the thing falling down. But anyway, my concern today is about these people parking on a city sidewalk right here. And nobody getting a ticket, getting a warning, talking about, hey, back your car up 3 feet, It's just like I say, every time this car, that heavy car parks here, the brakes the city sidewalk more and more and more. It makes it harder and harder and harder for the people to get down.
Okay.
But anyway, that's my gripe today.
Let me,
And I will be in touch. Like I say, I got to go to the city police station down there now.
Okay.
One of the officers right here need to come down here and write this car down here a ticket for parking 9 foot from the fire hydrant. The law says 15 feet. That's what the law says. So I'm gonna walk down here to see if we get a ticket wrote on this car or not. Like I told these officers there, you don't have to do anything if you don't want, because I have a news channel and I'm putting this all on my news channel.
I'm going to be on
And
TV?
you're gonna be on TV,
Good,
and
excellent.
all of the whole world is gonna see if the city police are doing their job or not doing their job.
Well, I think
You know,
the
it's-
city police does a fine job.
Well, I think they do it sometimes. I
Sometimes,
think
all
they
the
do.
time.
I just had police come by a while ago.
Now see, the sidewalk stops here.
No, it stops here. Well. I'll disagree on that.
Stops here.
I'll disagree on that. They have broke it up. Let's walk right down here. I can show you 2 or 3 more spots where the sidewalk is. The city has not maintained the sidewalk. I will agree with that. But this truck here, I think, he parks on the sidewalk all the time. But there's 2 or 3 spots through here. See, that's the sidewalk. And see, that's what's happening right here. These cars keep parking up here. They keep bringing the dirt. They keep breaking it. And that's what's happening right here. And there's more of these spots like this all the way down. It used to go all the way down. You know, and these cars come over here doing this. You know, that's still a city sidewalk, period. They got some beautiful trees. That's a beautiful tree. That one, that other one down there, that's a beautiful tree. That one way down there, I was looking at it the other day. But that's my concern. I'm just, you know, well, see, what pissed me off was Friday when the hospital employee called the city police on me for recording. And, but anyway.
10-4, I'm just trying to figure out whose signs are which. I'll
Okay.
advise you.
We got some more just like this on down there in 2 or 3 spots that's being broke up, covered up. And nobody doing, you know, it's the city's fault. They're not maintaining
Absolutely.
it. City. And these cars like this
Yep.
parking on it, breaking it. But right now we got a car down there 9 foot from the fire hydrant. I need a ticket route.
I'll meet you down there.
Thank you. All right. That's me going around and around right there. Yeah. Yeah, that one officer wanted to be a smart ass talking about it wasn't maintained, so it don't matter if it's not maintained. It does matter. City sidewalk is a city sidewalk. And there's 2 or 3 spots right through here that's a city sidewalk. I got my tape measure out.
What do you got?
9 foot,
There you go.
9 foot, 4.
9'4".
What that one is. 15 feet is the city code. Need to write a ticket. I can't get tickets wrote on the sidewalk. I can't get tickets wrote on that, but I will get some tickets wrote on this too. Like I say, if you don't write tickets, this is making your department look bad. So going on the internet, going on television. Look at that oak tree. That's a beautiful oak tree right there, and one in front of you right there. But if you walk along through here and look, you'll see the sidewalk every once in a while, pieces of it. They might be parked on top of some of it right now, but yeah, Mr. Babin, that's all I was moaning and groaning about, because like I said, I was in a wheelchair Friday and I could not use the sidewalk. I had to go through the ditch, and I got pissed off. And then when I got down here, some girl called the city police on me because I was in the street recording tag numbers, and I told her, I said, go talk to Mr. Williams in the hospital, because 2 weeks ago 3 weeks ago, me and Mr. Williams come here. We spent an hour down here talking about this right here. He told me he has no jurisdiction on this side because this is city property.
Yep.
You know, and I told him I don't have no problem with these people parking here. You know, but those signs says no parking anytime. You know.
Yep.
And see what got me was now see you see all these cars parked here. Now, if a mama and daddy and a child come on and use this park, where are they supposed to park at? You know, they're supposed to park way over yonder and walk way over here.
Here's the problem. Anybody can park here. I don't care if they work at the hospital or if they work at Larry's Giant Subs. We can't enforce it because it's an open parking.
It is, but the sign says no parking anytime with an arrow coming this way, and it don't stop until it gets to that street.
Down here. But you can park here until that second sign.
Well, the second sign has an arrow going both ways too, so it
But I'm
comes.
telling you, I don't think that they're city signs. That's what I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you.
yeah, I
It's the
don't
same
know.
thing on that side because I live across the street.
Yeah, okay, you live at the corner house?
I do.
Okay, I've been by your house a million times.
I know this park very well.
I know you do.
I wouldn't be worrying about parking.
As a matter of fact, I've used to throw some stuff out about a couple years ago, and I stopped by and got some
Probably.
scrap metal up and talked to you for a few minutes while I did it.
No parking in the park anytime.
Yep.
You can't park in the park.
The people do it though. I see them, you know, but they do
When
it.
I do see people in here, I'll call somebody and they'll be removed.
Yeah,
Now the hospital parking here, you know how the hospital,
yeah.
You know,
I'm not, you know,
you know, and
I have no problem with them parking here.
Well, I do
you know.
because they should
mean,
be
if
parking
the-
on hospital property.
If those signs was removed, I would have no problem.
So-
But then my other gripe would be they don't give anybody any room. No one gets any room to park that wants to use the park.
Not at all.
And that right there says in the park, inside. See,
I
I've
just wanna
told
see
two or
who
three.
made the sign. Usually there's always a stamp on the sign.
I've told 2 or 3 people there. I says, hey, the sign says no parking, and then they always laugh at me. You know, people here. I says, hey, that sign says no parking. They just laugh at me and joke at me. You know, walk on off, drive off, and all. But
Like I said, let me look into that. I'm going to do it right now.
okay,
So that one's taken care of down there for the fire hydrant.
okay.
All right.
I thank you for your professionalism, sir. Hey, let me tell you something. The tall officer down there, he just about wanted to be a smart ass to me a while ago
Why, what
before you got here, because he was trying to blame me. He trying to tell me that the sidewalks and all, and he trying to blame me about it. Hey, you need to have a little talk with him about how to talk to citizens and all, because I didn't like the way he was talking, and I was starting to get smart ass to him too, talking back smart ass to him,
Well, what
and
was
I
he
didn't want to
saying?
do that because he was being a smart ass to me, he trying to blame it on me, you know, about these people parking on the sidewalk and all. So you might want to tell him the coolest, you know.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I know. I thank you for your professionalism.
All right.
Okay.
See, that's the stuff I don't like.
Well, I see trash. Oh, I see that
that's
condom.
what
I
we're
see
doing.
that. I see that. I didn't see. You know, I just seen that.
That's a little biohazard.
Yeah. That right there is get you in jail. We'll get something done. This is 3 weeks I've been working. Man, 3 weeks I've been trying to get something done down here. We'll get something done. I have no problem with them parking on this side of the street, you know, just them signs down there and parking on the sidewalk. That's my whole deal. Like I say, I'm handicapped half the time. I'm in a wheelchair, you know. And I think what they ought to do is put some kind of a rope or sign right here, because every day people park right here and real close. Friday they was parked 11 inches Friday.
Yeah.
11 inches, that's, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I didn't know what the law was until Friday as far as parking close to a fire hydrant, and the officer told me it was 15 feet Friday.
Okay.
I thought it was 10 foot. He says, no, it's 15 feet. So, but anyway.
All right.
Hey, y'all have a good day. Y'all be safe out there now. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank all of you. Okay. I got a little bit done today. I did get a ticket wrote. Maybe it's a ticket, maybe it's a warning, I don't know. but I'm just about tired of it. They're supposed to wrote a ticket right there and all parking too close to the sidewalk. Okay, I'm fixing to stop this thing and we're fixing to get this stuff fixed right now. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna stop it right now. This video has been going on 30 minutes now. That one Mr. Wilson right there, he's wanting to be a smart ass. But maybe Mr. Babin will have a talk with him right there about how he talks to the public. Okay, it's time to stop. It's time to move on to something else. I'm ending this video now. It's been 30 minutes and 51, 52, 53. Okay, I'm fixing to stop this now. Bye.